Hey guys, so we got some good news for our niche journey. Last night I was checking around. It looks like we got indexed completely, and we popped in on page 13, as you can see down here. So pretty good. Brand new website, one article, brand new domain, and no links. And we popped up on the top 15 pages at Google. I was hoping to pop it between 10 and 15, and we did. So that's a good sign. It means we picked a good keyword and should be low competition and smooth sailing from here on out. This sucker will probably bounce around for a couple days and then land somewhere around here naturally, I guess you can say. So I'm going to give it some time to do that. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to add another article about this keyword, nocturnal panic attacks, just to give Google bigger impression of what the site is about. And if you go and check, some of the first page or first, second, third page rankings for this keyword, I would bet that these are bigger sites, authority sites that just have one article on nocturnal panic attacks. So if we have another article and then maybe even one other about nocturnal panic attacks, we're really painting a nice picture in here for old Google about what this site is about. So this time I did not use iWriter. I went to Elance, and this chick had written an article for me on a completely different topic, and it was great. So I asked her if she wanted to do another one, and came back with a wonderful article about nocturnal panic attacks. So I'm just going to show you my description of what I said to the chick. 1,000-word article on nocturnal panic attacks, basically explaining everything there is to know about them, why they happen, who they happen to, how long they last, how to fix them, how to get over them, why they're happening, etc., etc., etc. And because this girl's a writer, I knew she was gonna roll with it, and that's all the instruction I needed to give her. And she came back with this great article, well structured, very well written. I'm looking forward to getting this up on the site. So that's what I'm going to show you here today. Is just how I'm going to put this article on the website, and I'm going to do a little bit of internal linking back and forth between our posts. I'm not going to create any silo right now or do anything like that, but I'm just going to make sure that we have some links going back and forth to each page, and show you how I do that right now. Okay, so here I am in the dashboard of fixing anxiety, and we're going to add a new post. And before we do that, I just want to look back at this. Nighttime panic attacks turning sleep into a nightmare. And then our H1 is why are nocturnal panic attacks? What are nocturnal panic attacks and why do they happen to me? So I'm looking back at this because I have another article about nocturnal panic attacks, and I don't want to really repeat my title and my first H1. I don't want these being exactly similar, so I'm trying to get an idea of where to go with it. Let me pull my article back up, give it a quick look-see, and see if I can pull some sort of amusing title out of how she wrote this article. Okay, so I'm going to do something like awoken from sleep, gripped by fear, the terror of nocturnal panic attacks. I just completely forgot what I said. Awoken from sleep. Woke from sleep. You awaken from sleep, gripped by fear. Nocturnal anxiety attacks. All right, so you see how it's a little bit different, and our URL will still have nocturnal in it and attacks, but it won't have nocturnal panic attacks, but it has a similar word, nocturnal anxiety attacks. And then this is going to de-optimize it for us, right? Okay. Let's go back to our article real quick. See. Let's copy all this jazz. And let's throw this sucker in here, okay? How about this? Many people have nocturnal panic attacks and don't many people have nocturnal panic attacks Many people have nocturnal panic attacks and do not even realize it. Are you affected? Alright, so we got it in there. We got it kind of de-optimized. And again, I want to go through here and make sure I just pull all the repeating nocturnal panic attacks, nocturnal panic attacks, nocturnal panic attacks that a writer would put in there. Even though she wrote this without any SEO in mind, and this is and it reads well, but you know, if you're slamming the same keywords over and over again, Google will come and say no, no, no. I can't spell. Okay, what is this? What was I doing? Oh yes, nocturnal panic attacks. If I can type and spell. Okay. So we probably got, we got it way too many times. 25 matches. So I want it there. I don't. I don't want it right here. If so, what you experience is probably a nocturnal panic attack. So I'm going to take the S out here and make sure we get it all. This is actually 31 times. I'm going to keep it there, but I want it right here. So what are they? Some changes. What are they exactly? Where's my next one? Although there's still many unanswered questions about these episodes. I'll keep it there as well, okay? Here's what I'm going to do here to kind of help further de-optimize this without getting in trouble from Google. I'm going to create my own little abbreviation. What is a nocturnal panic attack? NPA. So, I just thought of this. I've never done this before, you know, make up a little NPA thing, but seems like a decent way to de-optimize. you know what? This would be a good de-optimized anchor text to use. So I'm going to go through the rest of this article and get all this jazz de-optimized, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I wanted to hop back in here real quick and show you another trick here, that as you get further and further into your niche should start expanding and exploding on itself, and you should be able to naturally find new things to write about and new keywords to target, and obviously easy keywords to target. So the article writer looked up some causes of NPAs, nocturnal panic attacks, and the first one is obstructive sleep apnea. So I just want to Google this and see if I get any natural hits, you know, the Google quick hits for sleep apnea and nocturnal panic attacks. Sleep apnea, we'll just type in nocturnal, and look, there you go. It has a natural hit. You type in NOC, and Google naturally gives you sleep apnea and nocturnal panic attacks. Now, this probably won't show a huge search volume in the keyword tool, but it doesn't matter. Google's giving it to you as a quick hit. There are people searching for it, okay? Let's just look at what we got. There's 25,000 results to beat. I mean, it's ridiculous. You can rank for that in a second. But it just goes to show you. Let's try it again with this one. GERD. All right, let's just see if this GERD nocturnal. Oh, look at that! Unfreaking believable. Okay, you see, these searches are out there. You got to keep expanding on your niche. Look, I will rank for this in 30 seconds if you put up an article. Is there going to be a huge search volume? No, there's not. But when you keep expanding and making these articles and digging deeper and deeper into your niche, you're going to find more and more and more and more wide open stuff. And what that does when you get the content up is it attracts so many different types of visitors and tons of traffic to your site who all have different problems revolving around your main issue of nocturnal panic attacks. Now this page, we can sell them something for GERD, we can sell them something for nocturnal panic attacks. You can tell I'm getting excited because it's just so damn easy. You got to be 13,000 websites, and just for the hell of it, let's just see what this does. Well, no one's going to type, you know, have GERD. Well, we'll throw this in anyway. All in title. Anything? Okay, freaking two. So if you put the word GERD in a title with nocturnal panic attacks, you're going to rank immediately. All right, let's try it again. What's another cause? Well, no. We got one more cause here. Hyperventilation disorder. Yeah. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's just try. Not as easy. Nocturnal hyperventilation. Yeah, it's not really in line, but you saw how we just got two sweet keywords we'll rank for in no time. Very, very easily. And you see she's got a little blurb about preventing future nocturnal panic attacks. And she mentions GERD medications. That might be enough to rank this sucker for the GERD nocturnal panic attacks. Just having that in the content will probably be enough. And yeah, I'll scoop it up more pictures here illegally. My bad. But I just want to show you guys that. Now I'm going to finish putting this article together. Alright, looks like I'm back de-optimizing the overuse of the term nocturnal panic attack in the article. You can see that we're down to 4 matches now, and I think 2 of those matches are coming from my title and this meta description. So really just twice. So it's very de-optimized now, or at least better than it was. So this is the snippet preview again, and you see my URL has nocturnal anxiety attacks in it. So again, I want to come up with a different version of the same title that's optimized and de-optimized at the same time. But I really like this title for some reason. I might just add in the meta description here, because I like that. I like that. But let's see what we can come up with here. Waking up terrified. Having no idea. Waking up terrified in the middle of the night, having no idea what's going on. Happens to millions of people every night. Nighttime panic attacks affect uh, 1 out of every 4 people. Are you one of them? Alright, so I just wanted to get a different version of nocturnal panic attacks in the meta, which is going to be the nighttime panic attacks. In the first H1, I have nocturnal panic attacks, the main keyword, and in the title, we have nocturnal anxiety attacks. So I'm going to keep this still de-optimized style and change the title. I'm going to change it even though I like it, and I want Google to show that. But I'm still going to use this opportunity to further tell Google what my site is about in a broad way. So I had nighttime panic attacks. I have nocturnal anxiety attacks. So I'm going to use anxiety attacks while you sleep. Why they happen and what to do after. Okay, so anxiety attacks while you sleep. Okay, so again, oh shit, that's in my keyword area. Throw that in here. Anxiety attacks while you sleep. Do you see how this is another broad, different way to say nocturnal panic attacks? Do you get it? Google's little hummingbird update understands everything. So this is the idea to keep your stuff broad but still optimized. Anxiety attacks while you sleep, why they happen, and what to do after. That is going to be it, my friends. I'm going to add some more pictures in here. Possibly a video, but that's the long and short. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys soon. Okay, so I almost forgot to show you just a little bit about the interlinking that I'm doing. So this is our second article. And over here we have our first article. And so I'm just going to try to look for some, I guess, keywords or words that are in one article that are also in another, or topics, and I'm just going to interlink them that way. Nothing serious here, I'm not siloing, I'm not doing anything huge, just some very simple interlinking. So what I need to do is go to the actual site, and let me grab this URL. Okay, so obviously you've taken a quick look through the video of what this is, covers, and here we have obstructive sleep apnea. And in our first post, we also briefly mention sleep apnea. So I'm just going to use that. Let me edit this. Where'd it go? sleep apnea. Okay, and I'm just going to link it to the other post. Just very simple, guys. Don't overthink it. I just want some form of interlinking. So let me update that. And let me view the site. Click on the first article so I can grab the URL. And here is the second article. So let me edit this one, and let's just see where I can throw a link back to the other one. This is symptom sufferers, how long they last, video causes. So I mean, I cover some similar topics here, so you can really pick whatever you want. I'm just going to use this, symptoms. Okay. Now, what I'm also going to do here is I'm going to just make a link back to the home page. I'm just going to pick a random word here. I'm going to link our main keyword to the home page just for the heck of it. That may or may not be best practices. Let me update this. I think that's about it. All right, I just want to have some form of links going back and forth between my posts. So it is beginning to show old Google, you know, it's a real website. We're linking back and forth. We're doing real stuff here. Take me seriously. That's about it. So throw in some interlinking. It's important. Catch you guys later. Hey guys, back again for the third part of this video. I just wanted to go over a couple quick things and some things that I've been seeing out there. Number one, we're bouncing around like crazy right now. I've seen the site ranked as high as page 11 for our main keyword, which is nocturnal panic attacks. And I've seen it as low as page 25, and sometimes I can't find it at all, and the SERPs is completely bounced out. And that's what's known as the Google dance, or what I like to call Google being a big asshole. And that's one of the major problems with starting with a new domain that we haven't linked to. Okay, so we saw where Google naturally wanted to place it after just indexing our site. It naturally put it on page 13. But because it's a new domain, there's no links pointing out there. It's probably hitting some sort of Google filter that says, you know, it shouldn't be this high, it's too new, we don't trust it yet, and it's bouncing around. But I wanted to just show you guys a couple quick things, a couple quick rankings that we're picking up here, almost unintentionally, I guess you can say. If you take a look at nocturnal anxiety attacks, I believe we're floating around page 13 for kind of the secondary keyword here. Let's see if we can find it again. Okay, there it is, page 13. So again, this is just no links, and for this keyword, it's on page 13. Another one that we threw in to mix up our title tags and to not optimize with just nocturnal panic attacks over and over and over again was nighttime panic attacks. I believe we're around the same area. Page 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope, no, here we go. We're on page 8 for this one. Okay. So again, no links. Very new. You know, this was indexed about a week ago. And it's showing up on page 9. So, not so bad. Get some rankings pretty quickly for these secondary keywords. And real quick, I just wanted to throw in this GERD example that I discovered in the last video. If my computer would speed the F up. Alright, so a couple of things I want to point out here. Number one, we're on page 3 here for that keyword that we just discovered, and the terms are not really optimized for the ranking. You know, if I really wanted to go after this, I would have it somewhere in my title, in my meta, and blah 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 blah. But just having GERD in the body of the article is enough to get this thing to rank. And I want to point this out. What's ranking right now is this category page, and I understand why most SEOs, when they're setting up their websites, they de-index their category pages, they de-index their tag pages, their author pages. I get it. It makes sense. Because in reality what happens is this category page is filled with the same content that's in my article and is also in whatever type of similar category pages, tag pages, whatever. So technically, yes, it's duplicate content. But for some reason, Google's liking these category pages. I right now have a category page ranked on page 1, result number 4, for a search that gets over 70,000 hits a month, searches a month. I mean, it's killing it for me. And it's a category page. So the theory that category pages are no good and should be de-indexed, I understand. I just have never personally done it because from my experience, I see this type of thing. I see this type of ranking. I see category pages and tag pages killing it right now. So I just wanted to point that out. Some food for thought. All right, guys. Hope you're liking the journey. I know it's going slow. I'm doing a lot of other things these days, getting a lot of other projects underway, but I'm still trying to keep up with this and at least post semi-periodically. I'm trying to do it once a week. I think I'm averaging like once every 10 days at this point as a post in a video. But we're going to keep chugging along and see if we can get this sucker ranked and making some money with it. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.